Gonna be a nice day.
Thanks, mister.
Right, everybody where we can see him.
No powder? No wad? No trouble. What do you say? I'm glad you said that. Save your money for this little beauty.
Move it. Come on. Move up. Straight. Hey.
Hey, you!
Only got a few shillings.
Everybody pays, lady. It's for the common good.
You'll all swing for this, sir.
It'll be the bankers who swing come the revolution. Any trouble from the likes of him, kill him.
Now, this is something you gotta agree. Good. Let me show you how it works.
On your feet.
Had skin like yours once, you know. Once. Still, we all got to come to it someday. All of us.
Outside.
Oh, if you're police, we've paid.
I said, outside!
Not like this. I don't let nobody see me like this.
Come on. Give someone else the pleasure.
Look at that action. Ain't nothing to touch it.
Yankee made, is it?
Yes, sir. All the way from Little Old Connecticut.
Huh. That's the trouble with this country. Getting too Americanized.
Get your filthy hands off me! Oh, leave us be, you son!
On your feet.
What you want, let me be!
Come on, you boot.
Let her be, she said. So let the lady be.
The lady.
Everybody does like we say, mister.
Not everybody. Now you run along, ladies.
You're a real gentleman, sir. And for a real gentleman, there's no charge.
Trouble?
Nothing we can't fix.
Then fix it.
My friends, in this great country of ours, you never know when you're gonna run into a bit of trouble. Bush rangers, blacks, you name it. Which is why you should take a close look at this little beauty. Winchester repeater, lever action. Nifty 20-inch barrel rifle with 6 grooves, and it only weighs 7.5 pounds. Takes a 44-40 shell. And at 100 yards, a 44-40 blows some hole. So you can guess what'll do up real close. It takes a dozen of them right here. And you know something? If a man really tried, he could get the whole lot off in just 15 seconds. We'd like a demonstration.
Who the hell are you?
Old friend of his.
Thanks. The name's Palmer.
Glad to know you, Ben Dawson.
We don't want any trouble.
What do you say we back out here nice and easy?
What say they back out?
Don't push your luck. Maybe this thing ain't loaded. I'm kidding.
My friend thinks it might be a good idea if you and your men rode on out of here. So do I.
Us ride out. Do you know who we are? We're Tyrones.
Yeah? Who the hell are the Tyrones?
Well, you'll soon know. The whole country's gonna know. Nothing's gonna stand in our way, nothing. This town is ours till we decide to leave, and we're taking our time and anything else we want. Now throw down your guns. Just do as I say.
Never was much good at that.
Guess I'm getting a bit all for it, too.
You know, I could use a drink.
Funny you should say that.
I still think it's madness putting our future in the hands of an ill-bred upstart adventurer.
He's hardly that.
Well, how would you describe a common bounty hunter?
It matters little how we describe him, only that he can do the job.
Charles, dealing with a handful of them is one thing, 100 or more, something else.
It's nothing new to him.
Demoted for insubordination.
Read on.
Well, one wonders how the army survives without him.
He's our man, Frederick.
If this leaked out, it could affect the stability of the entire country. Not one word. Not a whisper. Can you guarantee that?
I think I can.
And this other fellow, the American, what do we know of him?
Enough.
You know, that was something the other day. Never seen nothing like it.
Yeah?
Took all my stock, it did.
Glad to be of help.
Never had 7 one day before. Nothing like it since the influenza last winter. Did well then. That's when I lashed down on her.
Smart rig.
All the way from England. Got a special for the gentry. There's not much gentry around here.
Don't worry. Next time we'll try to send you a better class of corpse. Thought you were on your way to America.
Without this, I'd have to swim.
Come into a legacy.
Ever hear of the Flynn brothers?
Don't they operate around the Niliquin?
They did.
Say, there's a guy in town asking for us.
Why not send in the troops?
The Russians have been seen in the Indian Ocean.
Long way to come for a morning dip.
Should they invade, and it's likely by God, we have 12,000 miles of coastline to defend. We'll need every man, Jack. The Tyrones know this and are biding their time.
And if you oppose them openly, you could divide the country. Set Catholic against Protestant.
It's a possibility.
Let me get this straight. All we gotta do is trek across the desert, locate their camp, and wipe out 100 men. What do we do for the rest of the day?
You eliminate one man, Terence Patrick O'Neill. Destroy their supply of arms, that's all. The rest are nothing. A leaderless rebel without teeth. Shouldn't take more than half a dozen men. Similar to that business in Calcutta 4 years ago.
You're very well briefed.
We have to be. Well?
Man, it'd have to be crazy.
I've been authorized to pay £5,000 for the job.
Just stitch it into my straitjacket.
Half an hour, the rest when it's done.
There are many things wrong with this colony, Sir Charles. Perhaps it could do with a few changes.
Agreed, sir. But within the established order, not revolution. Think of how the people would suffer.
Revolution makes no difference to the people. It's business as usual, under new management.
No difference. Look at Europe, one bloody uprising after another. Thousands homeless, men, women, and children slaughtered.
And after it's all over, they're still under the heel, but the boot is worn by a new master.
Not if we act wisely. What do you say?
10,000.
Where's your patriotism, man? This is for your queen, your country. You could save many innocent lives.
And your neck. If O'Neill does manage to rock the boat, we all know we'll be among the first overborne.
6,000.
10,000. Seems reasonable to me for the old country. Better deal than you gave the blacks. Well, we'll take half now.
How long to get your men together?
A few days. I could use your help to contact one of them.
Though some very influential people are with me in this, your little venture has no official sanction. You're on your own. We can give you no help whatsoever. You're to make no contact with me until it's over. We don't care what steps you take, only that the job is done. 5,000.
If you weren't to serve somebody, there's a question I'd ask. So I'll ask it anyway.
Yes?
How do we know we'll collect the rest?
That, sir, is a question no gentleman would ask.
Seems to me gentlemen ain't what's needed on this trip. You haven't put a foot wrong all night. You're a lucky bastard. Yes, I am.
Drown your sorrows.
You're a gentleman, sir.
No bad language, or I take it back. Well, I'll be damned.
Hello, Alex. Say hello to Ben.
Ben?
Hi.
What are you drinking?
Later, you see, I have an appointment.
And she won't wait.
He won't. Perhaps you'd both like to come along. Won't take 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
No more.
What kind of an appointment only takes 5 minutes?
Gentlemen, it is my duty to ask whether an apology has been received. As Colonel Adams made the challenge, the choice is yours, sir. Ten paces, turn, and fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You all right?
I'm all right.
He doesn't look too good.
He never did.
He'll be fine. I didn't aim to kill. Oh, Palmer, I've thought over your offer, and thank you. But I do believe I have a better one.
Ready for inspection, sir. Good.
Now, I want you all to understand.
We are representatives of the Queen. We uphold... Take your hands off me, you big poof! Justice.
Every man, Jack. See that British rule is enforced. British Although Mother England is 12,000 miles away,
You got a light?
behave exactly as if we were like troopers. Sergeant, this babble has my sight.
Not bad.
Thanks, kid.
The name's Dick. You in for long?
Not long.
For me, it all depends on the beak. If it's that old Salt McLean again, I'm done for. Forever and ever. Amen. Oh, and God, a P.S. Please keep an eye on all the troopers. The buggers will pinch anything. Tastes like piss. Good piss, though.
Kid. Go on, take him.
Sure.
I'm leaving your son, remember?
What the devil's that?
I don't know, sir.
Then find out, man.
Yes, sir. You, God's sake.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
Yep. Get in. Move, damn it, move! Come on!
One more, gotta be. One thing's always come in threes.
Heard you're in trouble.
Heard you were in America.
I'm making a detour. Who's the kid?
The name's Dick.
He's all right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dick. Duck. Who's for the drop?
Joking.
Asking.
Look about my size.
They don't string a man up for brawling.
Brawling got me in, yeah, sure. There was a guard needed thumping, so I thumped him.
He didn't get up.
Ever.
Who's the kid?
The name's...
Forget it.
6 men against 100.
Don't worry. We're gonna surround them. Take them by surprise.
How many you got so far?
3.
3. Better make that 4.
3 counting you.
Seems he pulled the old frying pan into the fire trick.
Better chance with you than that rope.
You do have another choice.
And miss all that fun. What about the kid?
What about him?
Might be useful.
Inexperienced.
So were we once. He's got guts, says Dick. Worth considering.
You don't have to worry about me, gentlemen. I got my own plans. Big plans. As soon as we reach town, I'm off.
Where?
Make me a fortune. Get me hands on some gold.
Oh.
This yours? Beats digging. I still say we'd be better off sending in troops. Finish off the Tyrones. Every man jack of them.
And start something we can't finish? You've seen the scum pouring into the country. All beads and Hail Marys. A wrong move now and they'd throw in with O'Neill. Imagine if they got the upper hand. What it would mean for Australia. For generations unborn.
There'd be a damn sight more of them.
So trust me. None of us wants to see the day this country is ruled from Rome.
My God, no.
I'm ungrateful, pal, but where did you learn to cook? Crematorium?
In the regiment.
Must have been the Black Watch.
Well, I know someone who'll willingly to your share. Where is he, by the way?
He wouldn't. Would he?
Hey, you! Damn! Blast! Hey, you! Stop!
Well, I reckon this is it then.
All right.
It's been nice.
Would like to buy you a drink before you go.
Well, thanks. Only one, though. Things to do, you know.
We know.
Changed my mind.
Getting a little warm down south.
A little.
Too many husbands?
These husbands wear troopers' uniforms. That fella in the duel, he died.
For a man that didn't aim to kill, you sure got a shaky hand.
Oh, my aim was all right. I got him here. It was just a scratch. The doctor killed him curing it. Blood poisoning.
And the lady in the coach.
Well, now, she's a widow, and that's a lot more dangerous than a wife.
Well, who's for another one? Then I gotta go.
Oh, sit down. I'll get him.
Well, look, I haven't got one yet.
Plenty of time for that. You sit down.
Here, take this.
That's my round.
It's your money.
In Arabia, they cut off your hands for stealing a man's property.
What do they cut off for stealing a man's wife?
Gotta catch first. Give me that.
Sure?
You're saying I can't hold my liquor.
It's your hangover.
You don't have to worry about me. I've been around. I've been making my own way for years.
Might meander a bit today.
I've been smoking and drinking since I was that high.
He was standing in a ditch at the time.
And what about the ladies?
What about him?
Did they feature with the smoke of the drink?
Since I was that high?
Must have been very small ladies.
Or a very crowded ditch.
So you reckon you've been around?
Been around? Been around? I've been there and...
How many women have you had?
Hundreds.
How many?
Quite a few.
How many?
Well, a girl let me put my hand there once.
And it will be wrong.
Good day, ladies. They all look capable of curing a bad case of virginity.
You've never done this before, have you?
Hundreds of times.
Standing up in your boots. Relax.
I am relaxed.
Well, I've never seen anyone relaxed to attention before. What's your name, love?
Dick?
Really?
How's the kid?
Let's say he won't be a kid much longer.
How much do we know about these Troyans?
Who cares? Enjoy the fight.
Well, the odds should make it amusing.
We'll hit them in the dark. Move in, lay charges, get out fast.
What about dynamite?
Pick it up on the way.
Troopers at Oxley had enough to blow the place sky high.
There's a thought.
Some nearer than that. 20 miles north, the police have an arsenal.
Not any longer. Been moved. Heard about it as I came through.
Any idea where?
You're not going to like it.
Oxley.
Oxley. I gather you're persona non grata there.
That means we wore it a welcome. You're damn right. There's got to be someplace near.
Oxley it is.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a couple more fellas ride along with us.
Ben?
That's worth 10 men.
No luck?
Not a wagon to be had. They say it's a gold strike.
We'll pick one up in Oxley.
And if we don't?
We'll think of something.
Good night.
I wish I knew.
Sore head?
It's not my head that worries me.
Stay out of trouble, kid. This yours?
No.
You're looking for me, are you?
Me? No. Yes. You the doc?
McGregor's the name, Doctorin's my game. You look poorly, young fellow. What's up?
I've got a sore head.
You spent a guinea already. You might as well come in. Take this 3 times a day after meals.
What is it?
A little nostrum of my own. Works miracles, eh? Even if I do say so myself. Cures anything, from dandruff to athlete's foot.
It's an all-over medicine, is it?
Ah, you could say that.
If I was sore somewhere else, would I drink it or rub it in?
Somewhere else?
Is it bad, Doctor?
Quiet, lad, while I'm diagnosing. There's some regions. Put that away now. You were with a young lady last night.
You can tell?
Ah, I can tell. And you worried you got more than you bargained for.
Yes.
I've seen cases like this many times before, you know. From my experience, I'd say the young lady was definitely responsible for your condition. She must have very sharp teeth.
You want a wagon? You got a wagon.
Hope the last tenant moved out.
So, how was she?
All right, I suppose.
Didn't you enjoy it?
Well, next time I see her, I'll ask.
Liquor and love don't mix, young Dick.
Now you tell me.
She wasn't bad looking, was she?
All right, I suppose.
She doesn't seem to have made much of an impression.
I wouldn't say that.
Hey, kid. I need that.
Well, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Ever used one before?
Not for business.
Can you, hit that?
Say when.
When?
Well, I draw okay.
Like Rembrandt. Trouble is, you shoot like him, too.
Well, I ain't never shot at moving targets before.
But to learn. Likely they'll soon be shooting at you.
Like Mother used to make.
That's why he left home.
Any more for any more?
Where does he put it? I've never seen anyone look so thin and eat so fat.
I gotta keep up my strength. I'm a growing lad. Especially now. What are the chances of us licking these Tyrones?
Pretty good if Ned does the cooking.
You should have been in Oxley. The food there was really something.
Well, we're still trying to work out what.
How well do you know the layout there?
I know.
You don't see much of the inside of a cell.
I know.
What do you know?
Well, I've been a regular customer of theirs, and I keep my eyes open.
Do you know where they keep the keys to the arsenal?
I know where they keep the keys to everything. You finished with this?
What's your business?
Well, it sure as hell ain't a Chinese laundry. Open up.
Not until I know what's going on.
Do I tell the sailor that you question his orders?
Nobody gets away without a pass.
A man needs a pass to be buried nowadays?
You say you're here to bury a dead man?
Ain't no point in burying live ones. Though we could make an exception in your case.
You come to the wrong place, mister. There's nobody dead around here.
Don't bet on it.
Young man with your talent should go far, you know. Far. How old are you?
22, sir.
Good age to be thinking of a career. Not, married, are you?
No, sir.
Good, good. Wife's no use to a man trying to make his way in the world.
No, sir.
You're a well-built lad. Play sports, do you?
Cricket, sir, when I can.
Good, good. Men sana in corpore sana, what?
I don't know, sir.
Healthy mind in a healthy body. Keep fit, keep busy, and keep away from women. That's the way. Frequent women, do you, lad?
No, sir.
You'll go far. What do they call you?
Evan, sir.
What do your friends call you?
Must seem strange coming back, hanging around here.
Better than hanging around up there.
I've had my eye on you for some time. You have potential.
Thank you, sir.
Perhaps you'd care for a drink, Tom.
Yes, sir.
How does brandy sound?
That'd be splendid, sir.
I think you'll find some in there.
hope that lad knows what he's doing.
He's all right.
He's got nerve, young Dick.
Yeah, you'd lift the belt right out of your pants. Then say you been all them up.
Good drop, eh? Very good, sir. Oh, we're not on parade now, you know. The name's Godfrey.
Looks like Guy Fawkes' powder room.
Never met him.
He's dead.
That would make it difficult.
Who was he anyway?
Catholic gentleman. He and a few friends tried to blow up the English Parliament.
Funny, nobody mentioned it.
It was over 200 years ago.
Oh. What happened?
The king had them hung, drawn, and quartered.
Lucky for them he didn't get mad.
Funny.
Yeah, they split their sides.
No, I mean, here we are 200 years later, still at it.
They've got long memories.
And short tempers.
Well, I'm saying, very much for my... I won't let that happen, particularly your head, right?
Got a light?
What's going on?
You! Me.
Don't mention it.
Looks like visiting hours are over.
What's this thing doing here? How'd you get in?
We're collecting. Poor fella left a widow and 7 hungry mouths to feed.
Nobody's refused us yet.
Now, what are you doing here? Well?
Speaking for myself, I'm holding a hair-trigger 38 on a much too inquisitive copper.
Why stop now? Seems crazy just when it's getting light.
It's the body, you see. If we leave it in the sun, it might go off. With a bang. Sounds like a lady I once knew. Went off like a firecracker. Had the face of an angel, but a devil in bed. Fate allowed us only one night together. One unforgettable night. We explored each other, every inch of our bodies. To the depth of our souls as we lay entwined in the moonlight. Then up turns our husband.
Jesus Christ.
No, Charlie Sparrow.
Early bird catches the worm, huh?
He caught me all right.
Not entwined under the stars.
Not breathing under the bed.
One thing puzzles me. How do we find these Tyrone?
Don't worry with that thing, they'll find us.
Keep it steady.
Sorry.
Ben, what's with you and Alex?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You two be no good at a funeral. Poor bloke will be doing headstands. The relatives would complain.
At least he wouldn't.
Now some wood for the fire.
It won't be a minute. Hey! Take a look at this. Water's got in. How do you reckon that happened?
Don't move.
What?
Don't move. Keep it straight.
What's wrong?
Sweating.
What is that? Mean.
Any more questions?
Why do these guys call themselves Tyrones?
Don't you ever get sick of asking questions, young Dick?
No. Why?
He's done it again.
Named after an old Irish chieftain fought the English years ago.
Was Tyrone his first name, or was it Mr. Tyrone?
Sure as hell wasn't Mrs.
I think he was the Earl of Tyrone.
An earl. What would you call his wife?
Gladys.
Well, I got things to do.
Follow your target, kid.
Suppose you've been doing this a long time.
Oh, since I was about that high. About the time you took up with women.
I exaggerated a bit.
You mean you're only that high?
We're here. The Tyrone's somewhere here. In between, desert, miles of it. We can expect advance guards or patrols from here on.
Trouble any time.
Any time.
With that hearse, we're going to be just a little conspicuous.
Out there, Anything's conspicuous.
See, comes in handy.
What does?
A trade. I was apprentice to this when I was a lad.
Bit gruesome.
Nah, good healthy exercise.
Body snatching.
Anything?
Not a soul. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. If the liquor don't get you, then the women must.
Sure gives a man an appetite. Who can smell coffee and bacon?
Smelling's as close as you'll come. No fires.
No cooking?
No, sir.
You know, I hear fashionable folk pay to do this.
Swat flies.
They go to these places, lie out with no clothes on, try to get brown. They call it sunbathing.
I call it stupid.
I was tracking some fellas once. Came across some blacks. Spent all their time sitting in the shelter of a rock in the middle of the desert. As the sun moved, so did they, following the shade. That was their life.
Well, what do they do for food?
They sent out for Chinese.
What I wouldn't give for a nice cool beer.
Feel the same way about a nice, cool blonde.
Preferably married, huh?
Right, no strings. Wives can't catch you.
Husbands can.
All part of the game.
Some game.
Tyrones! What's the joke? How did I know it wasn't for real? How can you tell?
Simple. If it shoots back, it's no mirage.
If you've got something against Alex, now's the time to say.
I got nothing against him. Just his type.
Ben, I don't know anything about your personal life, but whoever run off with your wife, it wasn't a...
When do you reckon we'll get there?
Another couple of days.
No sign of him yet.
They're there. Somewhere.
Who is this O'Neill anyway?
He's an Irishman. You know the Irish. Usually talk or fight, he does both.
What's he fighting for?
Himself. He's a politician.
I thought he was a rebel.
Only if he loses.
Look, I don't want to seem dumb twice in a row. Will someone have a look out there?
Anyone for poker?
Still no news?
Early days yet. God, if it ever leaks out that we're involved. It won't. You know it won't.
If they fall for it.
They'll fall for it.
Take a spell up there.
Smoke?
No thanks.
Been here long?
Since the war?
Yankee or Reb?
Does it matter?
Chatty, aren't you?
Let's just say I don't like your style.
You got something against a man enjoying himself?
Nope. As long as it ain't with someone's missus.
It happens.
Well, it damn well shouldn't.
Sounds like you're talking from experience.
You bet I am. She ran off with some sweet-talking fancy pants while I was away fighting. Not even a letter, just up and left. What's funny?
So did mine.
You still heading for the States when this is over?
I am.
The Salvation Army. What made you pick the States?
I've never been there.
Heading any place special?
Any suggestions?
California. You never want to leave.
Heard it's pretty wild out there.
That goes for the senoritas, too.
Well, I thought they were all chaperoned and very religious.
And it's a man's Christian duty to give them something to confess to.
Maybe I'll show you around sometime.
You can handle the chaperones.
Thanks, pal.
And where do you think you're going?
We tried to take a shortcut. Perhaps you could tell us where we are.
Where you shouldn't be. What's in there?
That ain't no way to talk of the dear departed. Cousin Abe ain't a what? He's a who?
Open it.
It's not a pretty sight.
Not that Cousin Abe ever was.
Open it.
Anyone moves, we all go up.
right. It wasn't the Salvation Army.
Where are you going?
To tell the others.
Tell them what? We don't know about the guards, where the arms are kept. Anything.
We're here to locate the camp, that's all.
Maybe. But a little more information wouldn't do us any harm. Well, do I go on my own?
Come on, go on. Go on.
I'll be back.
Go, or you won't get anywhere to come back from.
Take him to O'Neill. He said not to wake him. This is different.
Bring him inside. I'm an entirely reasonable man. Anyone here will tell you I'm a reasonable man. But I can't allow you to sit there with your lips as tight as a miser's fist. I have to know what you're doing here.
What else can I tell you? I was prospecting. I stumbled on the place.
And you managed to stumble past my guards, too, hmm?
So it seems. I couldn't see where I was going in the dark.
For a prospector, you travel very light. No gear, no horse.
Well, you see, they got lost.
No lies! Now, what are you doing here?
I told you.
Oh, it's troubling you, is it? The gentleman's leg needs attention.
What else can I say?
How far is it?
Half hour's ride.
Be light within the hour. We got to move.
Protestant, I suppose.
I haven't been to church since I was christened. I'm not too sure about then.
You know, this country is full of unfortunates denied access to the faith. And for them, there is no salvation.
If you say so.
The Almighty says so. It is my destiny to do his bidding, bring this godless colony to its senses. The struggle is not for me, for my men. It's for the whole country. The people must be freed from oppression and allowed to make their union with Rome.
Not everyone is of the one true faith.
If they see the error of their ways, the door will be open to them. I'm not an unreasonable man.
And if they don't?
Then the ungodly must perish.
They may take a few of the godly with them.
If it's his will.
And you think he'll approve of all this killing?
In his name? Nah. You still haven't told me what I want to know. Have you? It'll be light in half an hour. Maybe you'll be of a mind to talk as the day warms up.
Seems quiet enough. So does a hornet's nest. Are you clear on what you have to do?
I'm clear.
The arms dump first. That it?
That's it.
Said he was a prospector.
Tell you anything.
What kept you?
As soon as I could.
Probably run into some bird on the way. Alex!
Yeah! Yeah!
was an Irish funeral.
I said he was the man for the job. A drink?
Please. Now he's expecting to hear from you.
Of course.
Hope to God you know what you're doing.
Scotch or brandy?
No wire, no letter, nothing.
Who wants a letter? Only money talks.
All it ever says to me is goodbye.
Right now, 5,000 should be saying hello.
Can we trust this Sir Charles?
As much as any politician.
You're trying to spoil my day.
What are we gonna do if nothing arrives?
What do you mean, if?
Well, if the Mountain won't come to Muhammad.
What does that mean?
Damn fine party, Charlie.
Thank you.
Some damn fine fillies.
Anything in particular you'd like to break in?
Mind digging my spurs into?
What's the meaning of this, sir?
I'd like a word.
Music? Music!
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, happy.
What are you doing here?
Giving the dump a bit of class.
Good God, sir. You were told never to come here.
The money.
The money? You've got the money.
Come on. Everybody. Don't get excited, sweetheart. It's only my gun.
But I don't understand. The money was wired to you as soon as I heard.
Really?
Broken River Post Office.
That's right.
Funny business. I'll get my man to check what happened. Where can I get in contact with you?
Here. We're not leaving empty-handed.
Anyone ever tell you you've got nice teeth?
You're a man of your word. If you say you haven't received the money, that'll be good enough for me.
Thanks.
We can check what happened to the postal draft later.
That's your problem.
Of course. My dear chap, my apologies. One thing more, sir. I'm afraid I must detain you further. This fella tried to rob me of £5,000.
Really?
Everything ready?
See for yourself.
They know exactly what to do?
Exactly.
Then it's time. I think it might be better if you sat down. Now. I've been mulling over the press release. 5 bushrangers killed in daring daylight robbery. How does that sound?
Sounds like we walked into a beauty.
Politics, Mr. Palmer, politics. You have served your purpose, and well. But it's essential that no one connects your little escapade with us. You do understand. The stability of the country, you know.
I know.
Why don't we step out for some air? Later. If we can lose your husband.
That won't be difficult. I buried him last year.
Oh.
Palmer's taking his time.
Relax. Enjoy yourself.
You'll have to excuse me, ma'am. Keep smiling.
Oh, is it there's tea dancing in the afternoon?
It's an afternoon tea dance.
Ask a silly question.
Excuse me.
You're too late. That was the dance before last.
I have a message from Mr. Palmer.
Who are you?
Sir Frederick Claiborne.
Why does Palmer need a messenger?
He agrees with Sir Charles and I that it would be more discreet for you to leave without his returning here. He says he'll meet you at the horses.
So everything's settled?
Everything. You know the way.
Perhaps another time.
It's been nice.
It has.
Well, goodbye.
Do you have to go?
I do. Bye. Oh, excuse me. I beg your pardon.
Come in. Join the party. Palmer can't help. If he moves, I put a bullet through your thick Yankee skull.
Where are the others?
Wait. Wait. I don't even know your name.
It's, Jesus Christ.
It seems everything is going to plan. When Sir Frederick returns, I shall personally dispatch you. Do wonders for my esteem. The newspapers will love it. Sir Charles, the hero of the day.
You sniveling, two-faced bastard. You're going to die. Please, please! We're leaving. Throw down your guns or he's dead.
Do as he says! Do it! Kill him! Kill him!
Jesus, I only took his cigar case. Still going to California?
Anywhere. Anywhere peaceful.
Got a cousin wrote me from Arizona. Doing well out there raising beef. Maybe we could look him up.
Maybe.
Only 5 miles from the nearest town. Seems a nice little place.
What's it called?
Tombstone.
Sounds quiet enough.
Sure does.
It's all a game of chance. You live to die, till then you dance. Dance a while, enjoy a smile, but just recall, that's all, that's all. Life's dealt your hand and she's marked your cards. To win or lose, it's in your stars. The stars don't care the way you feel. Too bad, 'cause that's life, raw deal. But love will last and last for just a day. Youth will bloom and then be blown away. Wealth will come and wealth will go. So what's the point of this passing show? It's all a game, just a game of chance. You live to die, until then you dance. It seems a dream, does it seem unreal? Well, too bad, that's life, raw